Hey, what's up guys, Pooky here with another TF2 video for you guys today. Today I'm going to be talking about a Q&A that I'm about to do and an unusual giveaway. If you're a regular around here, you probably noticed that I'm wearing a different unusual right now in my scout letter in this video, and that is because I'm going to be giving away this unusual. If you've been a sub for a while or you've just stumbled upon my old videos, you may have recognized this hat as my very first scout unusual. A lime green confetti bombing run was also the very first hat I had featured in my YouTube profile pic way back. That is if you don't count the burning tassel cap that I had as my profile picture, even though I didn't even own the hat. I just gave it to myself in SFM. You know, I thought it looked pretty cool, but you know, it was pretty fucking lame having a hat in your profile pic that you don't even own. So I ended up getting the bombing run and I changed it to that. It was right after this that I got really into trading, so I sold the unusual for a really cheap, shitty price. I think I bought it for like probably 14 keys or something at the time. Didn't know it was duped, didn't even know what a duped unusual was or what it meant. So that definitely wasn't a great first trade. It wasn't my first, but it was my first scout unusual. I had probably like 2 unusuals before that. I know I had like a nuts and bolts, what is that fucking cannon helmet for the demo man? I don't remember the name of it. That was my first unusual. But anyways, I went back to see if I could find the unusual again so I could repurchase it. And I found someone selling the same hat. It's not the one I used to own, but this one that I got actually isn't duped, which is an upgrade really. And it didn't have the paint on it, so I went ahead and bought some lime paint and went ahead and painted it. I had 15 keys available for me to get an unusual for this giveaway, so, you know, the bombing run has a great place in my heart, especially the green confetti one, so, you know, I thought it would be best to just go ahead and repurchase it and give away this hat. Yes, green confetti isn't the best effect in the game, and the bombing run also isn't the best hat in the game. Actually, it's like one of the cheapest unusuals you can get. But you know, the bombing run is my signature hat really for this channel currently. I really love it personally just because, you know, it's kind of an underrated hat in my opinion. The only thing that kind of sucks about the hat is it clips with the scout's hair a tad at the top when you like zoom it out and look at it from afar, which is just a weird glitch that I wish they'd fix. But you know, other than that, I think the hat looks really cool. You know, I like the pilot kind of look. So one lucky commenter down below is going to get this hat. Just be sure to leave a link to your Steam profile, and also in the comment, please ask me a question for the Q&A video that I'm going to be doing. So, you know, I can just have a bunch of questions, and I should be able to do this Q&A video very soon. And in that video, I will announce the winner of the unusual, and probably trade it to the person prior to that. The winner of the unusual is going to be completely random, so I apologize if you don't receive it. You know, there's only one hat, and there's what, like 5,000 of you, so this is why I don't like doing giveaways like this very often, just because, you know, it's kind of a gimmick, honestly. It's kind of a gimmick. I have 5,000 people, 5,000 awesome people watching my fucking videos, and I'm rewarding one person for it, and in return I'm getting likes, I'm getting comments, channel interaction. You know, if you think about it, giveaways like this are just kind of a gimmick. It's why I don't like them. I don't know if I'm ever going to do another one, so, you know, take advantage of this one, be sure to enter it, and hope you win it. Sorry for the boringness of this video. You could probably tell it was unscripted. Like, I didn't really put any fucking planning into this shit. This is just a fucking mess. Okay, this is just a fucking mess. Okay, I really hope you guys appreciate this giveaway. And thank you guys again so much for 5,000 subscribers. If I could give an unusual to all 5,000 of you, I definitely would. But, you know, that's just impossible, you know? Like, I was also debating on whether or not I should, instead of giving away one unusual, you know, I could have just given away a bunch of small things. But, you know, I ultimately decided that, you know, this unusual was on sale. I saw it, recognized it as being a major part of this channel's history, so, you know, I thought this unusual would be a pretty good thing to give away. I mentioned briefly in my last video that I was going through midterms this week, and I completed them, and I did pretty good on them. I'm pretty happy. So I should be back to schedule relatively with the channel. Hopefully, you know, the goal was uploading once or twice a week, but that's just been so difficult to do these past couple months. So I really hope that I'm going to be able to turn everything around. And starting now and February especially, I'm really going to try to give it my all with this channel, okay? I'm going to dedicate like all the free time I have to making awesome content for you guys. You know, I look at my content now and I see, I look at everything critically and I look at every video and I'm just like, okay, here's a fucking list of all the shit that sucks that I can improve. And I'm working hard to improve everything. So I would really appreciate helpful criticism if you have any tips or anything. For one thing, I hope the audio levels and everything were really good in this video, because I actually recorded my voice in Audacity for the first time for this video. Previously, I've just used Vegas and recorded straight into Vegas and done minimal to no editing with my voice, but now I'm actually like condensing it, normalizing it and shit in Audacity, so I hope it really sounded good. Now that I've rambled on for like another fucking 2 minutes, talking slow as hell and being non-elegant, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for walking. Thank you guys so much for walking. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. And have an awesome rest of your day or night. And peace out.
AntsHUD, our control point has been captured.